Hello, everybody. Congratulations on making it to the end of the short story writing challenge in 2026. Today, we are going to walk you through step by step how to submit your story now that submissions are officially open. In order to submit for this challenge, you will need to log into your AutoCrit account. If you have not used AutoCrit before, as long as you registered for this challenge, you should have received a free login to get into the account, and everything that you need that is required for this challenge is free. So go ahead and head to that email and try to get your login information, or reach out to us via the help bubble in the bottom right corner of our website, and we can help you get your credentials and get in. Once you're in the system, come over here to the Writer's Desk tab on the left-hand toolbar and give that a click. This is going to take you to where all of your files live in AutoCrit. Don't worry, this is a 100% secure location for your files. In order to send your story to us for even judging, you will have to submit it through a submission portal that I will show you in just a second. So nobody else will see your work unless you personally go share it somewhere else. Once you are in the system, if you wrote your story outside of AutoCrit, you'll need to go to the Upload button here in the middle on the right-hand side. This is where you're going to be able to upload an unformatted docx, .txt, or .rtf file just by clicking on the window. If you wrote your story in AutoCrit or you would prefer to copy paste, you can click the Add button to copy and paste into a file, or you can open the file where you wrote your story to begin with. The first most important thing is to remember, do not put your title in the file. So no title goes here. Your title should go up here in the title box. So if you double click in this title box, you could give it a name. I'm going to call mine Short Story 2026. This way, it won't count against your word count for the challenge, and we will also have the title of the story in the title spot when it comes time for us to judge it. Because this is a blind judging, we also ask that you please do not put your name anywhere in this file. There should not be any name, email, or any other identifying information in the file itself. Your file should just begin with the first line of your story. So you'll start first line here, and then you will continue to write the entire story in this section, or you will copy and paste the story into this section. So your story goes here. If you need a reminder on the guidelines for length or topic, go back and check out Becca's video. I will put it in the description box for you so that you make sure you have met all the requirements for this challenge and you don't end up submitting something that doesn't qualify. When you're 100% happy with everything that you have written over here on the left-hand side, you've done an editing pass, you're ready for it to go to judging, you'll go over to the Save icon, this little floppy disk icon on the right-hand toolbar, and you'll click there. Now, when you first click it, if you see an abbreviated list like this, that's missing some of our key features like the ability to work offline or the ability to share with somebody else, then your cache might be too full for you to load the full page. There should be more than 3 choices in that box. If that happens, click the Control F5 button on your keyboard, and that is going to clear your browser's cache and load this window back. And now when I go to this Save button again, you'll see my full list is back. My save as, my versions, my offline mode, and submissions is one of those things. So if you open that file and there's only 3 options, please clear your browser's cache and refresh the page before you come back in. Now, if you're on a Mac, there's a different keyboard shortcut, or you can go into your browser settings and manually clear the cache there and then refresh, and you should be all good to go. But you want to make sure you can see this submissions box. Once you've done that, you will be able to click submissions and you'll see the short story challenge submission box here. Now note, these are pop-ups, so you need to have pop-up blockers turned off. Make sure you turn off a VPN if your VPN blocks pop-ups, and make sure you're not using Safari since that one tends to also block pop-ups. Try another browser for your submission if you don't see these options pop up for you. But it should pop right out and you should see this checkbox. All you have to do to submit your story is click that checkbox. And as you can see up here in the right-hand corner, there's this box that says your story has been submitted to the challenge. This is the only confirmation you are going to receive. We will not be emailing you because this is a blind judging. You're not going to hear back from us saying, we got your story, but you can see it for yourself here with this pop-up. Now, if you got distracted, didn't see it, something glitched with your internet, you want to be doubly sure that it went through, you can do that no problem by going back to the Save button right here, clicking on Submissions, and as you can see down here now, this checkbox is checked and it's also grayed out. You can only submit one time per person, so if I try to submit now, it's just going to do nothing. That is confirmation. Now, the last point I want to make is time. You have until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on the 26th, which is next Tuesday, from when I'm filming this on May 22nd, to submit. However, time zones are a beast. We're a very international team with members all over the world, and so we like using these countdown clocks. The countdown clock will look different when you're watching this than it will when I record this step by step for you. So this countdown timer is correct and accurate for wherever you are in the world. If it says 4 days, 6 hours, and 2 minutes, then that means it closes in 4 days, 2 hours, or 6 hours and 2 minutes. No matter where you are. That way, hopefully there's no confusion. Now, hopefully everything goes super smoothly for you, but if you run into any bumps along the way or you have any questions or you can't seem to find some of these tools, remember we have a human support team from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 days a week, down here in the help bubble, and you could just drop us a message and say, hey, I was going through the step-by-step guide, I got to this step, and then let us know what happened. It's very helpful for us if we know what step you were on before things went wrong. And if you could send a screenshot, that's even better. But we're happy to help you. You're not a bother at all. Please don't miss out on submitting just because something is confusing about the submission process or not going as smoothly as you'd hoped. We hope that you had a fantastic challenge. We look forward to announcing the winners very, very soon, and we wish you the best of luck. Take care, everyone. Bye.